everyone, Preston here with another video here on my channel Prolix Art. Today we're going to be talking about an important thing that most artists deal with at least once in their life, or many times if you're me or others, and that's artist block. Now, what is artist block? Artist block is when you just have the lack of motivation, the understanding or want to make art. What comes from this and why does this happen to artists? In my experience, it usually comes to the fact of the feeling that you aren't prepared to do the project you're wanting to do, or you have a bunch of ideas, but you don't know how to start them off. And this goes down to one basic premise, and that is the fundamentals and how skilled or wanting you want to work on with those fundamentals in art. Now, let me explain a little bit. What I mean is, with artists, they tend to get into a pattern with their skills. And their skills start out with, you kind of know how to draw, you get into the habit of drawing, and then your skills go up. And then you take a break from learning and you start pushing yourself to do more. And you learn more, and you keep going up in this pattern, right? But when it comes to what we see or understand, is what we do is when we start going into art or wanting to do art, we start seeing how our art is like this, and then it goes over. And then what we see goes up before, our skills go up. And then it keeps going into this double helix fashion, where your skills quite only at one point do they ever get close or do touch, but when they get to that point, you see how you can improve. And that's one thing that I feel affects people when it comes to artist block, is that they tend to lean towards, when artists get into this zone right here, this I feel is the danger zone for when artists tend to get into artist block. And this happens because what you're seeing is not where your skills are. And that gets you discouraged. How do you overcome this situation with artist block? And the easiest way to do that is through fundamentals. Now, what do I mean by practicing the art fundamentals to help you out? This can be a number of things, by just painting a few colors down, testing out some compositions by studying movies, shows, or other paintings, trying out different ways to test out values or forms, as well as trying out with making shapes into perspective, or even testing out your brushwork or line work. These are a number of ways that you can do to help improve your style and way to improve your art fundamental skills. And this can help you improve your time. But if you need a quick fix to help get out of artist block as quickly as possible, what I recommend is just opening up a sketchbook, grabbing a pen or pencil, and just scribble. Get those anxious feelings out onto a page. Because as creatives, we want to create. That's what we have been born to do. It's not anything crazy. It's just we want to create. Now, when it comes to creating, we have to do those things that are in order for us to create, like drawing, painting, coloring, shading, all of that. And that's what I mean by fundamentals. But if you want to get out of that anxious mindset that being in art block gets people into, I recommend is just getting your sketchbook open and just sketching, or just drawing what you feel, or just throwing pen strokes everywhere. It's something simple and it's easy to do. And this is actually what helps me out when I'm struggling with artist block. Those are my two main tips for getting out of artist block that I would like to share with you guys. If you guys have any more questions about that or anything else that I talked about today, please leave a comment down below. And if you liked this video, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.